girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done now. girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their
On polos and tees.
Truth be told, it's just the way I was born. I put my eyes on the road, and I'm on and on. From the break of dawn, I am on and on and on and on. total comfort.
On Polos and Tees.
Truth be told, it's just the way I was born. I put my eyes on the road, and I'm on and on. From the break of dawn, I'm on and on and on and on. On total comfort.
Well, good evening there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Yuvin Community Cup Season 3, Day number 3, brought to you by On Premium Innovare and RW Promotions. My name is Assassin47, and joining me today is going to be the fan favorite caster out there, Elika, S8UL. What's up, Elika? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. And yeah, I'm definitely not a fan favorite, but yeah, we both are. We both, somehow make it to a great duo. But yeah, I'm really happy and thankful to cast beside you. It was a lot fun yesterday. It was a
Yep.
lengthy day, and as well as it was entertaining as well. As we move on to the next day of action today, what are the matches lined up for today? I'm really excited to know. Because yesterday it
Well,
was a lengthy one, and I'm
yep.
expecting the same today.
Definitely. Today's schedule is looking a lot pretty damn beautiful as well. Like if you
Mm-hmm.
consider, we have got one lower bracket elimination game and another lower bracket elimination game going on as well. So there are going to be two lower bracket elimination games, both of which are going to be BO1s. And then we are going to be having a winners bracket best of three that is going to be at 7 p.m. as well. So starting off right now, we're going to be starting with the lower bracket match number one. That is going to be Nasha Esports versus VRN. And then the second lower bracket match is going to be S8UL Esports versus Axe Esports Junior. I repeat, Axe Esports Junior. Now, the first one is definitely going to be interesting, as it's going to be Nasha Esports versus VRN.
Yes.
The name itself tells you something, isn't it? Maybe we might see something interesting going on as well. But for now, though, it is going to be an absolutely amazing day, an action-packed day as well. And I'm definitely sure
Yes.
that you guys are thinking what exactly is
Yep.
that best of three winners bracket match. So that is going to be Team Mahi versus Exceeli Esports. I don't know if I'm
I
pronouncing it
think it's
right or not.
Exceeli.
I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
Exceeli.
fine.
I'm not sure though. If you guys know, let me know down in the chat below. But yeah, let me just quickly put up the schedule for the day.
Yep, and the schedule looks tight packed as well as I think it's going to be Axis Sports versus S8UL in the second match of the day. In the
Yep.
first, we have VRN versus Nasha Esports, and I think they already did the map Veto as well. So I'm quite excited to see which map they're gonna be playing. As I mean, I do know which map they're gonna play, but am I allowed to reveal, or I want the audience to stay in the suspense?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they can definitely play the prediction game as well. But as far as I know, it is definitely going to be an intense battle between all of these teams, considering the fact that they are in the
Yes.
losers bracket, and in the losers bracket, you
Mm-hmm.
so basically this sort of a format coming in from the Yuvin Community Cup Season 3 really gives that second chance for the teams
Yes.
as well who have lost before, and it looks like that the map pick has come into the screen as well, Elika. It is going to be Ascent.
Ascent.
That's right. It's going to be Ascent played between Nasha Esports and VRN Esports. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to both of these teams showing us something really interesting.
Yes, Ascent, one of the most default maps, as we know. And talking about Nasha Esports, I think they pretty much it's easy for them to pick off on a map like Ascent because I've seen Nasha Esports play before. I think it contains of Meow and Tito, if I'm not wrong. I mean, they both are the players I know. I play with them,
Yeah,
so
I
that's how
mean,
I got to know it.
I really gotta see the lineup coming in from the side of Nasha
Yes.
Esports as well. But
It's a mixed
yeah,
team. So
yeah,
I'm
it's a
quite
it's a
proud
mixed
of
roster.
female gamers upcoming, coming up and playing tournaments, especially Meow 16K, who has been there there in the competitive scene for a while now.
Yep, Meow. A lot of people are proud of her and her achievements as well. She has been going ham onto all of these tournaments as well. So I wish her all the best, and the entirety of Nasha Esports as well, going up against VR and Esports. But yeah, I mean, VR and Esports specifically, I don't know much about them, but at the same time, I'm expecting something from them, considering the fact that they're going up against Nasha Esports, and also that they fought it out till here, and they're in the losers bracket. I mean, even though they're in the losers bracket, something might have gone off in that game that they played before,
Yes.
and now they're in the losers bracket, and this is that one chance that they're gonna get into bouncing back into the league as well. So I'm particularly looking forward to what exactly is gonna happen between Nasha Esports and VRN Esports as well. But talking a little bit about the second match for the day, that is going to be S8UL Esports versus Axe Junior Axe Esports Junior. But
Yes.
yeah, I mean, again, I know a lot of things about S8UL Esports, but then Axe Esports Junior, no idea whatsoever. So I'm looking forward to that as well. I do think so that there are some really talented
Yeah.
players coming in from the side of Axe Esports. So let's see. What do you think? What are your predictions for the day?
I mean, my predictions, it's actually it's quite impossible for me to predict because I don't know VRN what kind of a team it is. I've
Mhm.
seen a team and Nasha Esports play, but I'm quite not sure how VRN Esports is with their lineup. So I'm looking forward for a good game coming in from VRN Esports. I mean, all the best for them and all the best for Nasha Esports as well. And I'm expecting a lot of hype and excitement from the chat as well, as we do not get to see such kind of games every day, and coming and starting down at the loser bracket. I think Nasha Esports are going to try their level best.
Yep, I do think so. That is going to be the case as well, Elika. For now, though, we're just going to be waiting for both of these teams to get ready. They are in the lobby as well, and I think so. They are getting all set up and ready to dive in towards map number one. That is going to be Ascent. I mean, it is a BO1 elimination match, so there is only one map that is going to be played. Is going to be Ascent. So I think so. We have got the side pick coming in from both of these teams as well. So it was Nasha Esports that picked Ascent. So it was the chance for VRN Esports to pick the side that they want to start off with, and they chose to start off on the defense of Ascent. So now defense of Ascent, I do think so that it should give them that advantage moving forward into that specific map. But then again, at the same time, I think so Nasha Esports starting off on the attack is going to be a bit of a problem for VRN, as Nasha Esports, as we just talked about a few minutes ago, that their entire lineup consists of potential fraggers. We have got Meow, who's going to be handling the kunais with the jet and whatnot. I really hope she plays Jet. Like I love to see her playing on the Jet as well. She hits some nutty shots. Then we've got Tito as well, who's gonna be fragging his mind out. We got Rexy. So yeah, I mean things are gonna be spicy coming in from their side as well. But from the side of VRN Esports, um, I'm just dying to see what their defense is going to be like. I really hope they've got some really good sentinel setups coming in. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard for them to go ahead and hold on to both of the sides against a team like Nasha Esports.
Yep, definitely. I think Nasha Esports is one of the strongest teams right there, and I'm expecting them. They give her a tough fight against VRN.
Absolutely. So just going to be waiting for these teams to get ready. But in the meantime, what you guys can do is share this specific live stream to as many gamers out there as possible, as many Valorant lovers out there as possible, and let them know that some of the best teams in the country are going head on against each other in the Yuvin Community Cup Season 3, brought to you by On Premium Innovare and RW Promotions as well. A huge shout out to our sponsors, RW Promotions and On Innovare, for making this tournament possible, for making the Yuvin Community Cup 3 possible as well. You guys can support them using the link down in the description below. So go ahead, check the link down in the description below, and also subscribe to Yuvin Esports for future tournaments and events as well.
And I
But
think
yeah,
it's an honor for me to cast Yuvin Community Season 3 Cup, and I'm expecting the champions will be getting away with a good amount of prize pool. It's 3 lakh rupees prize pool for the
yep,
Valorant, and I'm quite excited. And for talking about the match, we already know that it's going to start in a while. And talking about the upcoming matches, I think the best out of 3 is going to be the highlight for the day, as
yep.
we know that it's Team Mahi versus Exceeli. And good to know that Exceeli is actually based from Bangladesh. I actually got to know it from the chat.
Oh, that's great. Well, we've got some international teams joining in the action as well. So that's always a really important thing to just go ahead and support the entirety of the scene together as a unit. And yeah, it's the really good initiative coming in from Yuvin Community Cup as well as Yuvin Esports as well, for getting the players coming in from Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Pakistan, and everywhere else as well. So yeah, we're just waiting for the green signal to come in from the production side of things as well. But before we jump into the game, we're going to be taking a short break, and we'll be right back with match number 1. That is going to be Nasha Esports versus VRN Esports.
Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. The girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. The girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Yuvin Community Cup, season number 3, day number 3, lower bracket match number 1 between Team Nasha Esports and Team VRN Esports. As the intro before I said, right? Because Assassin47 and joining me is gonna be Elika. She is gonna be joining us pretty soon. She just had something to get done, so she's gonna be right back. But till then, it's gonna be me who's gonna be walking you through the specific match. It's gonna be Nasha Esports who's starting off on the defense, and VRN are gonna be starting off on the attack. if I'm not wrong. Okay, just a second. Let me just quickly check on what exactly the. Oh yeah.
Choose
No, never
your
mind. It's
agent.
VRN Esports. So we're gonna be on the defense, and it's Nasha Esports to be starting off on the attack. The agent pickup is going on right now, and well, there you go. My co-caster Elika is back with us.
Yes, I'm back. Yep. And I'm quite excited to see this match as let's look at the agent picks. I think Jen has went for a jet pick, and as we will be moving into the game, the map of Ascent. Whenever I
Oops.
hear the name Ascent, oh, it's actually we're not going in. Somebody has unfortunately disconnected. I think the game has been stuck for the player, so we'll go back right into the live. Till then, we are gonna switch to our beautiful faces. What do you say, Nitish?
I mean, we can definitely do that, or else what we can do is just wait for the players to
Yes,
get
that's
their game fixed, and we can also take a chill pill and wait for a second or two. But never mind, the game is live right now, and we are going to be going back into the agent lineup screen once again. The agent picks are going to come in. Going to be seeing Amaya, who's going to be picking up the Killjoy. You got JN and Airhead picking up Jet and Sova respectively. Wonder going in for the Omen pick, and Hoax going to be playing the Phoenix as well. From the side of team VRN Esports, going to be seeing Trans picking up Sova, ABD Star on Omen. We're just going to call him Star. Criminal on Killjoy, Musab on Jet, and HSB is going to be playing the Phoenix as well. Kind of an identical lineup, don't you think?
Yeah, I do think that it looks the same for both of the teams, and I think the duelist and the sentinel controllers initiatives, everything suits perfectly. So it's going to be a mirror. I think it's going to be a mirror opponents for both of the teams. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be an easy one for them, as they know what kind of strategies can be built up with agents like these. So they don't have to be concerned about different agent coming up from their opposition's lineup. And I think agent composition is very balanced. In a map like
Yeah, it
this,
definitely
we
is.
definitely need someone like Killjoy who can hold off B side really good. We know the swarm grenades, the turret doing the thing along with the alarm bot. And talking about, starting off with the attackers, I do think that team JN, I think they might be having a good start. That is team Nasha. Oh wait, is that Nasha Esports?
Yeah, on the attack is Nasha Esports, and on the defense it's
I was
VRN Esports.
expecting but
Actually,
it's
yeah, that is a different lineup. That's a different team. We kind of got debated into that, but it's okay.
Yep.
But it's okay. We are yeah,
We
it's
all get
completely
debated.
yeah. We all get debated, and it's absolutely fine. Let's just hope that Team VRN Esports don't get debated by this entire push coming in from the side of Team Nasha Esports. To be moving in over towards the A side. Oh, will be finding himself a frag, and he's going to be finding himself a double.
Spike down A.
That's going to be two of the important picks coming in for the side of Team VRN Esports. Musab, he is trying to sneak out of the doors as it's going to close down as well, and it will be the spike one coming in from the side of Team Nasha Esports momentarily.
Yes. And looks like the spike is getting planted down by Amaya, Cyan right there. And I think Abster unfortunately
player
taken down by
standing.
Trans, and HSB almost was close to take down Amaya, but unfortunately Amaya is gonna fall back and answer to HSB. While it's
planted.
a 1v2 situation, it's all down to that one player, Sova, who's standing at the A mains. The spike can get diffused anytime soon. But I think he's patiently waiting to push up towards the A main. He knows the positions. One's at the back of set, one's on top of heaven. It's going to be an easy one for him, but he has to face a lot of things. He's on top of the heaven. And I think Hoax is going to spot out him out, but there's one
enemy
player in
remaining.
Under Heaven who might be a beautiful kill for Trans. That's going to be a 1v1 situation. It's going to put that recon to a good use. Maybe the Shock Dart is going to tap the bomb, wait for Phoenix to walk in. Hoax will walk in definitely at the right time. Trans is down to 17 HP and he's waiting for Phoenix, and there comes a headshot onto Trans' head, and that's going to be the first round going in favor of Nasha Esports, and Hoax clutching it out.
That's right, Nasha Esports, a really quick takeover towards the A side, and this time around though, even though all the entries, all the man advantage was in the favor of Team VRN Esports, they still weren't able to capitalize on top of that and hold on towards the A side as well. It is going to be Team Nasha Esports to be walking away with the pistol round here, ladies and gentlemen, as we move on towards round number 2. It is going to be the Spectres and the SMGs coming out from the side of Nasha Esports, whereas Team VRN Esports, they're just going to be down to the Classics, and I think so one of the players picked up the shotty as well. So maybe he's going to be playing up close and personal with that shorty as well.
Yes, I mean the shorty can do wonders as well as I know, and I think it's going to be a force SMG by coming for attackers as they'll be moving towards B bomb side, or maybe they'll be falling back. I don't know. I mean they had the buy advantage. They could have gone all hail into the B bomb side, but they decide to go back, and I think the rotation really worked out for attackers as it's only going to be Killjoy holding off at the A bomb side, and Killjoy is on top of the heaven. She's trying to take a lot of intel right there, the only one standing in the side, and I think Omen and his teammates already made their way towards the bomb site. Airhead gets 2 kills with the Spectre in his hand. He might go for the third one, and the spike will get planted down shortly as Jet will be moving on towards the heaven. Musab is trying his level best. He's going to get tagged by Shock Dot. Down to 27 HP. Is this retake possible, Nitish? A 3v5 situation, already one round going into the favor of attackers.
Well, in a 3 versus 5 situation, I don't think so that this retake is going to go into the favor of Team VRN Esports, because Nasha Esports, well, they themselves have got that bad advantage, right? And none of their players have taken any sorts of damage whatsoever. Like, it's just absolutely amazing to see Nasha Esports with sheer dominance going ahead and giving out such a fight to VRN Esports as well. But again, not to forget, that was just an eco round for VRN Esports, so we should not judge them from this specific round. It was the advantage all along to the favor of Team Nasha Esports. But now in round number 3 is going to be a very important one coming in from both the sides, and I'm not going to be surprised if Team VRN Esports go ahead and win it out, because Nasha Esports are still going to be playing it out.
Yep, and I think they'll be sticking to their SMGs. They don't want to go for that upgrade as they want to put an eye over the economy with 4 Spectres and 1 Phantom. They'll be moving down to the third round, and that was a really good swam grenade by MAR. The lineup did really work here out for pretty well, but I think defenders will be having a slight advantage in this round as they have an entire full rifle buy coming in. So SMGs against rifle. Okay, never mind. I think HSB just got himself an headshot and made his way towards the B bomb side. ABD Star gets one onto JN. JN got one, but unfortunately gets traded immediately. Criminal over here is holding off at the A bomb side. He's waiting for somebody to peek, and he knows that Sova is actually holding off at the A main, and he's having a look over his shot because he does not have the backup. And while the backup arrives, I think it's going to be a 1v2 situation on the B bomb side for Omen. Musab on the other hand gets kills onto Airhead. That pretty much puts it down to a 2v4 situation, and I think the man advantage is not really in the favor of Nasha Esports.
That definitely looks like the case as well. Now though, it's Maya who's going to try and take up that fight against a Vandal, but then the Vandal is definitely going to be winning out that fight against this Spectre. Hoax going to try and close out the door as well. The door is being shut down in front of Trans. He's going to try and destroy it as well. In the meantime, we have got ABD Star who's holding on to the back of the side. That is over to his way out. Hoax trying to take the fight, but then he's going to lose it out as well. There's going to be Team VRN supposed to walk away with the third round of the board for themselves. I mean, yeah, the first round of the board for themselves, and the third round overall. Round number 3 is going to be going into the favor of them. And yeah, I mean, VRN Esports was a pretty damn good hold coming in from them. Nasha Esports, I am expecting them to pull out the big guns once again in this specific round, considering the fact that the last one was just played as a bonus. So yeah, overall, Nasha Esports, as far as the frags are concerned, they're doing quite okay. But then again, they have to bring in some sort of a mind game into their execute as well.
They definitely have to do that while coming back. I think that's a good one-way smoke to be working on, and I think I think the one-way smoke is actually making attackers not go more aggressive over to the bomb side. While we move back, and I think Killjoy and Jet, they've had a beautiful setup at the A bomb side, but unfortunately it's going to be the B bomb site, and GN has already got not one but 2 kills right there. HSB has been picked off. That's a third kill, maybe on his way towards the ace. He still has his blades up and running, and it's going to be Musab who will be shortly making his way from A bomb site towards CT, and I think ABD Star will be peeking out. And yep, it's actually air peaked and will get taken down by Criminal slowly. And I think it's a doable retake, a 2v4, but still, as long as I think Jen is alive, it's going to be a tougher one for defenders.
Absolutely, Musab. He's gonna try his level best into opening up the area so that he
player
can go in
standing.
for the retake. But then there's absolutely nothing that can do. All he'll be able to do is lose that Vandal and lose out the round as well. As Criminal is just gonna be saving up this Phantom, and he's gonna carry it forward towards the next round as well. So yeah, 3-1 as Nasha Esports. They are going to be getting themselves one more round, and they're on the hunt, by the way. They really don't want Criminal to go ahead and win out this specific duel of saving the gun as well. So they really don't want him to save the. Yeah, he's down to 26 HP, and it's funny that no one spotted him out, or he was a generator.
I mean, he did play that with a discipline out there. I mean, if he knew any kind of footstep or even a bullet shot could have been brought to him a big trouble. But he almost got that shot on the jet, and he did succeed in that. While I think JN, he did a good job. He got 3 entries for his team, and I think that's the only reason how attackers, it was easy for them to pull off a third round. And Nasha Esports looking good in terms of the number of rounds. 2-round lead for them, and defenders still struggling with the only 1 round, and I think they'll be going in for a force fire right now with half shields and a full rifle buy.
That's right. So this time around, though, it is going to be Wonder to get that entry frag over towards the B mains. ABD Star, he's looking to get something done for himself as well. HSB, on the other hand, he's sitting on that inside the smoke, sneakily trying to get something done. Whereas look at Hoax. Look at his position. He's already sneaked in from the A mains, and now he's moving in towards the gardens. And from the gardens, he's going to move in towards the defender side of spawn and get himself a frag. And that is going to be ABD Star moving into his crosshairs. But oh my god, Trans. He's going to peek in at the exact same time, and that is going to be Hoax getting taken down. That's right, HSB. He's going to try and gather some more real estate over towards the shot and the middle position as well. But with 50 seconds left on the clock, let's see if Team VRN Esports are going to be able to take down 4 of the angry attackers trying to make their way towards the B side.
Oh my god, HSP was so close to take down the jet, but unfortunately the shots didn't connect. He'll be making his way towards the B main. He should definitely look after who's coming over behind him, and I think HSP will get spotted down by GN, and that's going to be a kill for GN. While Trans is still stuck at the C team. He has 100 HP, 1 shotgun, 1 recon, and Hunters for Yuri to work on. And I think it's an easy one for him to clutch, but it's a 1v4. So looking at the man advantage, I don't think he'll be able to do it, as Wonder will come down. Put that Wonder down, and that's going to be Trans getting picked off. And the 4th round on board for attackers. Looks like Nasha is having a good time in the attacking, especially in a map like Ascent.
That's right. But again, let's just hope that there are no sorts of network issues though for VRN, because I heard they're playing in from somewhere else. No, hold on a second.
Yep.
Was it? Okay, someone just said VRN Esports are a Bangladeshi roster, right?
I don't know. I mean, I knew that Exceeli Esports was from Bangladesh.
Okay, never mind. Okay, it's Exceeli. My bad. I sort of misread the situation over there, but it's okay. Anyways, yeah. So both of these teams are Indian teams. I don't think so that they should be having any issues whatsoever. This is going to be the sheer brilliance coming in, individual brilliance coming in as well from all of these players. So it's going to be down to who exactly is going to be able to land and connect all of these shots that's going to be hitting as well. Oh wow, Trans, nice crosshair, buddy. I think so. He might be playing on 1440p. Because actually, one of my friends as well, he plays on 1440p, and even though his crosshair is like tiny, it looks like really big. So.
Oh wait. It reminds me of Adi, but then Adi has a reach.
Exactly.
Joke's over!
Yeah, that is us. Yeah. We are talking about Adi here. He has a 1440p monitor, so I think so the game has some sort of a bug where 1440p crosshairs.
One enemy remaining.
But right now it is going to be awkward for VRN Esports to not even be able to stand correctly in a way so that they can defend over towards the B side, as they're just falling down like flies again and again and again. It's going to be down almost in a 1 versus 5 situation. Is this going to be a flawless round though coming in from the side of Nasha Esports is going to be the question. I do think so that it might just be a flawless one as well, unless I'm just plan on getting a kill. And of course he wants to prove the caster wrong. It's not going to be a flawless one. It's going to be Musa to get himself a frag and then immediately get traded out as well.
And that's, I think, another beautiful round for attackers right there. Almost a flawless one, but unfortunately Jet got taken down. I think he got taken down in the last moment, right? I mean, almost when we predicted out that it could have been a flawless round. But yeah, coming back.
Yeah, by the way, VRN Esports are from Pakistan.
Oh, Oh my god, I'm so surprised to see so many, countries participating in Human Community Season 3. While I'm quite excited also that UNE is actually, extending their esports, putting out a lot of tournaments, a lot of efforts into the community as well. Coming back to the game, I think we are in esports. They're in a tough fight against Nasha Esports, and Nasha Esports with a 4-point lead. VRN with still one round in their pockets, and I think they should really look after the economy and the kind of agent composition they're putting out on the bomb sites, because attackers they're easily sliding, I think they're easily sliding under their nose and they're getting the bomb site.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, interesting, man. Like, I never knew that from Pakistan to the Mumbai server, you would be getting like 50, 60 ping. That's great. That's absolutely amazing. So that means that, Pakistani teams and organizations have a shot at a lot of tournaments as well. But yeah, at this point, it is going to be Musab to have a shot on towards Hogs. That is going to be the Phoenix from the side of Team Nasha Esports going down and out of the round. JN, on the other hand, trying to get some sort of a man advantage or even neutralize the man advantage that VRN Esports have at this point. But it looks like that Musab is all it would take from the side of VRN Esports to lock down the A site all by himself.
30 seconds left.
Yes. And I definitely think that this round can go in the favor of defenders, as they have the man lead, a 2-man advantage coming in from VRN Gaming. And talking about Nasha Esports, they've lost 2 players. The spike is still with them. That's a good thing to be talking about. But I think Mahi over here just spotted out a player. 12 seconds on the clock. Not much to work on for the attackers. They have to commit to a bomb set, and I think they'll be moving their way towards the B bomb set, while it's going to be the moment the last player up and running gets one, almost got the second one, but unfortunately gets traded off by Criminal, and that's going to be the second round on board for defenders. I think we are in gaming, they'll be falling back after from this round.
That's right, VRN Esports are gonna be having a really good time right now by winning off that specific round against Team Nasha Esports. They're gonna be all smiles across the board, but more than that, I'm really happy of the fact that Musab, he actually was able to unleash his beast within, and he was able to grab multiple kills over towards the A side, which actually turned out the entire outcome of that specific round. Could have been gone into the favor of Nasha Esports if Hoax and JN really landed their shots, but then looks like that VRN Esports, all they need is Musab over towards it. Yeah.
I think they really tried their heart out this round, because if they lost this round, the economy would have been entirely trashed for VRN Gaming. I think they did a good job by getting this round, and the same goes for Nasha Esports as well. They did manage to put out 5 rounds in the attacker side, but this first half hasn't still finished, so they will be looking forward to get more rounds against VRN Gaming. And VRN Gaming, they really have to look after the kind of plays that are coming from Nasha Esports, because Nasha Esports, the entries put down by Hoax, I think he's doing a great job. 9 kills, 3 deaths. JN 9 kills, 5 deaths. I think JN, he used his ultimate to a good use in one of those rounds, and yep, he is one of those best potential Jet players.
And once again, we're going to be seeing HSB and Musab. They are going to be putting up their job as a duelist and getting all of these kills as well. But then it looks like that this time around, though, it's just going to be HSB to get himself a frag and nothing else. Hope is going to be using up the flashbang as well in order to get himself a frag. And then this guy, what the hell? Was that was that a run and gun? A drive-by coming in on towards the Omen? It's all going to be down to Trans in a 1 versus 4 situation. I think so HSB, not HSB, my bad. I think so Hoax is aware of the fact that Trans is coming in from the gardens as well. But is Trans aware of the fact that Jane is coming in from the backlines? Yes, he is. He is perfectly aware. He's trying to go to the free fire as well, but then it's just going to be JN who's going to win out the fight as well. 6-2 as we move on towards the next round here. That is going to be most probably an eco for Team VRN.
Yes, and I think we are on esports. That was a quick round for them, and I don't think they'll be giving away more rounds for Nasha Esports, as round by round we are going forward into the end of the first half, and they really have to keep that one thing in mind, that attackers, getting 6 rounds in the attacker side, it's a big deal for Nasha Esports. But getting 2 rounds in defenders, that's going to be a tougher job for them when they actually swap sides and go into the attacker side, because Ascent is a little bit of defender sided, and I do believe that defenders always have that advantage of being there. But Trans on the other hand puts his Hunter Fury to a good use. Tags down 3 players, but unfortunately couldn't get a kill. HSB
Oh,
on
the
the
shock
other hand
dart.
gets... Oh, the shock dart. Wait. That didn't get connected.
That was
I feel
actually
bad.
the X-ray playing the mind games on us. So the low players had actually moved out of the B mains and they were behind that specific wall and not in the B mains. So yeah, I mean, moving forward in this specific round with 50 seconds left on the clock, it is going to be Musab who's going to be holding on over towards the middle position. He's going to hold down the middle position like a fort. Going to get himself a double and is looking for more as well. Hoax and the Omen, the Phoenix and the Omen from the side of Nasha Esports are the only ones left, and Hoax is going to be using up that flash in order to peek out wide. And I think so at this point of time, it has to be Wonder who has to
30
take the
seconds left.
first line of contact, or he has to be at the front in order to maybe maybe try and tell Hoax to just play off of me or something like that, bait me and just play me. But then with little to no time left,
10
around
seconds
10
left.
seconds left on the clock, Wonder really has to stick the plant as well, and it's going to be doing that. But on the other hand,
Both
Hoax,
of
who
the
is
players are
the-
down to low HP.
yeah, Hoax was the guy who was a little bit more healthy, but he really wasn't able to hold on to the previous side, and that is going to be Team VRN Esports to get the third round of the board for themselves.
And I definitely think that this round, in a luck, it will go into the favor of VRN, as they knew that if they give away more rounds for Nasha Esports, it's going to be a tough one. But Musab, I think he did a good job by getting that entry, 2 kills. That was a beautiful one, and third one as well. Musab did more than enough a good job for his team while coming back. 9th round on board. Franz with 7 kills, standing on top. Musab with 6. And I think, defenders round by round, they're learning how Nasha Esports and playing, and they're trying to fall back and, bounce back harder and understand the gameplay of Nasha Esports. But it's already, most of the rounds have been picked off into the favor of Nasha Esports. And if they maintain the same aggression and momentum, I think it's easy for Nasha Esports to get that lead in the first half and move on to the second half.
You should run.
So yep, the attacker Killjoy's lockdown is going to be put down. Nasha Esports is going to be using up the Killjoy's ultimate in order to move over to the B side. Now though, it is going to be HSB to use up the ultimate in order to take down the lockdown, but instead he gets the frag onto as the Killjoy, and I think so that is more than enough. Like, even though he gets detained, doesn't even matter. Even though the lockdown goes down, and it completely finishes off as well, giving the opportunity for Nasha Esports to get into the B side. It's absolutely fine, because at this point they can put out the counter ultimate and try and go in for this retake.
Yes. 3-6, and I think it's down to a 3v2 situation right now. The retake is quite possible for defenders, but both of the players from defenders are down to really low HP, and I think Musab already
One
made
enemy
his
remaining.
way all the way to the bomb side. ABC start taking down Hoax, only one player standing, and he will also get taken down in no time, and that's going to be once again a beautiful retake coming from defenders. I think it's quite easy for defenders to get back on the track and end the first half with 6-6 score. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens.
Yeah, I mean, we all want Team VRN Esports to make a comeback and tie things up in the scoreboard as we move on towards the second half of the game. But then, in order for them to do so, they have to cripple down the economy of Nasha Esports, and the best way to do it is play a little bit more aggressive, or maybe do something that you did the last round. Play for the retake, but then again, be prepared with your utilities and your ultimates in order to get the man advantage going on for your team.
And I think it's going to be a quick execute coming in from Nasha Esports, and I think one of the players that's going to be Musab already got spotted out. Phoenix gets flashed over there. He's going to fall back. I mean, he can go for another flash and peek out towards the A mains. Two players have got flashed, but another Phoenix coming into the counter attack at the same time. Hoax will be getting that kill onto HSB, but that's just a bait, mate. That's going to be his ultimate coming into the play. AB Star on the other hand takes down a Mahi, and not one but two. Wonder has been taken out. JN has been taken out. 3 kills for AB Star. Going ahead, gets traded for Hoax, and that's going to be the end for attackers, as the 5th round will go into the favor for
Last round in
VRN.
the
I think
half.
VRN, they're learning things. They're putting up efforts in this.
Yep, they're definitely learning and adapting accordingly as to whatever's being thrown at them. Nasha Esports, they really gotta bring in some sort of a different approach in order to, you know, make their way in towards either of the sides. Otherwise, VRN Esports, they're just reading Nasha Esports like an open book at this point. 5 seconds left on the clock for the action phase to begin. This is going to be round number 12. That is going to be the last round of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever wins this, we are going to be seeing them, you know, sort of having that confidence going into the pistol round for the second half of the game as well. Wow, Musa, he actually didn't go in for the spray down, even though he knew where exactly Wonder was. But it's going to be HSB instead who's going to take the risk and go in for the peak.
And I think this round just might go into the favor for defenders once again, because most different attackers have been already brought down, and I'm pretty sure expecting that it's going to be a B execute coming through Nasha Esports as ABD Star. He has used the teleport and he away from boat house, but Musab on the other hand gets to the mid, gets 1 kill onto Maya, but unfortunately gets traded by JN, who was sitting in the corner of the mid lane. HSB putting that flash to a good use, gets one, can get another one as well. JN is standing out. 89 HP for HSB left. He's gonna put that flash once again and take down Jet. Maybe with Jet, JN knows where exactly HSB is standing. That's going to be a 2k coming in for JN, and will get immediately traded for ABD Star, and that's going to be 6-6. The first half ending into nobody's favor, but both of teams are doing really great. Oh my god, my prediction did come out to be true once again. I'm surprised.
That's right. The prediction queen, Elika FTW. But yeah, I mean, yeah, like your predictions, they do tend
true,
to.
but I did really like expect.
Yeah, your predictions do tend to come true. I mean, I don't know if that's luck or
when
an
I have a
expert
master like you,
or
definitely.
yeah, I mean, or an expert in-depth analysis or something like that. But whatever it is, it's amazing. It always comes out to be true, and we are all so fans of your production for your predictions.
Yes.
Not your productions. My bad.
Well, learn from the best, I guess. Yeah, I'm really happy to be, casting beside you, and such a huge tournament, Yuvin Community Season 3. Well, let's just quickly jump back into the game. In the second half, ladies and gentlemen, Musab gets 1 kill, but Musab gets immediately traded. HSB on the other hand gets a kill onto Wonder. Jet down a shot, and I think Spike will be getting planted down at the A-bomb side, and VRN is looking good in terms of the number of players alive. A 3v4 situation. I think the retake is possible because 3 of the players from the attackers, that is VRN Gaming, they're down to really low HP. If Nasha Esports, they go and try for this, I think it's going to be an easy one for them. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, they should definitely go in for this, and they are going to be going in for it as well. There's nothing to lose at this point except for these 500 credits. Pistol, the Ghost, and the Free Classic as well. And there you go. Just as Elika said, the retake is oh so beautiful coming in from the side of Nasha Esports as well, and that is going to be holds getting taken out as well. Airhead is going to stick the defuse, and that is going to be the 7th round of the board for Nasha Esports. Once again, Elika's predictions. Oh my man.
Maybe I should start putting up tarot speaking. Maybe I'm just way too good at it, or maybe I'm just good at this game, as I've been watching this game for a pretty long while now. I mean, it's been a long time since everybody started playing this game, and I think the lockdown gave me a lot of memories of Valorant. Well, I was not playing it, but still I was enjoying the game, watching the game. But yeah, coming back, I think first round in the second half going into the favor of Nasha Esports. I mean, it would have been so good if VRN actually managed to get this round, but unfortunately they couldn't. And right now they'll be going in for the 2 ghost pistol buy, which I wouldn't do if I was in the attack side, because the economy matters a lot when you know that you're so enclosed with your enemies in terms of the number of rounds.
That's right. Look at the Killjoy's defense setup coming in over towards the first alleys, Elika, and it's going to be Amaya to get himself a kill onto his HSB, but then Criminal with the immediate trade is going to make sure that Amaya is not going to be getting any more kills. It's going to be Trans to be holding towards the logs, towards the cubbies just below the market. Whereas the Jet is going to come in for the B mains. JN, nice little peek, nice little white peek coming in from him in order to take down Trans. And with that is going to be down to Criminal and the Omen. Now, Criminal starts the spray down, but doesn't quite land it to perfection. And that's going to be JN who is going to take the defuse. And with that, another retake goes in the favor of Team Nasha Esports. The 8th round on the board, and it is just ridiculous to see how Nasha Esports are getting the retake done every single time.
Yep, I think Nasha Esports looks like, they have been so aggressive in the attacker side as well, but they did give out a few rounds for VRN Esports, and VRN Esports, they took the entire advantage of it. But the real game begins now for the second half. As we can see, VRN Esports is going in for a full buy with 3 Vandals and 2 Phantoms coming into the play, but it's going to be a bonus round, as Nitish keeps saying. It's going to be a bonus round for Nasha Esports. They'll be sticking to the 5 Spectre buy, and rifles against SMGs. I don't think SMGs have that to win against rifles, unless and until your aim is really way too overpowered. While I think it might be an A setup, but I think the bomb is dropped at the high mid, so they're gonna quickly recover the bomb and maybe make their way towards mid to B. We're quite not sure about the execute coming in from VRN, because they are trying to do a lot of things that are actually trying to do, pick and play. That's how most of the teams usually do when you're losing rounds.
I mean, they might definitely be going in for that pick and play approach, but the problem is that unless and until they get information, which is key when attacking towards either of the sites, right? Like, they legit have got no information whatsoever. They know that there was some sort of aggression over towards the A mains from the side of Nasha Esports, but they need more. I mean, we are in esports. If they really want to make their way into other of the sites, they really need more and more information. But it looks like that Hooks and Airhead are going to be providing that information right, like served right in a platter. There's going to be 2 of the players from Nasha Esports going down. Both of
30
them
seconds
were
left.
pretty damn important for the team as well. But I wonder, what? How the hell did he not see Criminal coming in over towards the switch position? With Criminal going down as well by the hands of Amaya. Amaya is going to upgrade to a Phantom. Is looking to get a flag over towards the Phoenix, waiting for him to show up towards the defender side of spawn. But it is going to be the Phoenix doing on the fight as well, and that is going to be the 7th round of the board for VRN Esports. 8-7 as VRN Esports need 1 more round in order to tie things up on the scoreboard. But Nasha Esports, they still have got that fight in them remaining. They still have the big guns coming out in this specific round, so I don't think so. They should worry about anything.
Yep, and I do think the scoreboard looks a lot into the favor for JN and Hawks. Hawks with 18 kills and 10 deaths, JN with 16 kills and 11 deaths. Looks like Nasha Esports, they're really working out well. While talking about Musab right there, he's been trying his level best. JN gets tagged down to 79. He might be going in for another pick, which I wouldn't do, but gets a kill onto Musab. Unfortunately, in the crowd, he's the only one who'll get picked off. As I said, Musab is not really having a good time right now, as one of the players from attackers have been picked off. That's VRN Gaming losing 1 player at the very early stage of the round. But I think JN will be proceeding with that operator into the shot, takes down that drone, and he's going to fall back into the heavens of the A-bomb site. But I think you should be playing a little bit defensively, because if an entire rush is coming in from the attackers, I think operator wouldn't be of such a good use. And I think they're making their way towards the B-bomb site through the help of Market and the B-mains. I think 1 player has already taken the control of Market, and that's going to be HSB. He can use that flash to a really good use and push up to the CT. And I think the Kilder's ultimate also came into the place at the right time, and 4 players in the CT. Hawks, HSB unfortunately gets traded off onto the hands of Wonder. A 5v3 retake. I think it's pretty easy for Nasha Esports to make it down.
Absolutely, Nasha Esports, they can easily get a retake going on in their favor. And look at this, the utility usage coming in from the Phoenix in order to drive out Trans from hiding over towards the mains. And JN with that operator is doing quite a lot as well. But oh, JN! This guy isn't stopping. Even up close and personal is going to be using up that operator instead of his secondary or even his ultimate. This is insane. Nasha Esports, they're looking oh so goddamn good. And with 9 rounds on the board, I do think so that they've already set their path to success and victory as well.
Yep. And I think VRN Esports is having a tough time right now, although they did try to make that comeback possible against team Nasha Esports. But Nasha Esports, they're actually holding off it pretty right, and JN did not lose his operator, so I think he'll be sticking to that operator once again. While the economy for VRN Esports in trouble if they go for a full buy this round, and if they lose this round, it's going to be an eco coming in for them in the next round. So I wouldn't really consider them to go for a full buy. They can go for a half buy. I do think that AB Star and Musab will be able to afford it. Talking about Nasha Esports, Jane is doing more than enough for his team as an operator, and picking out Jet and operator, I think that's the deadly combination.
Absolutely, the Jet with her incredible movements is the perfect agent to be playing with an operator. She can easily dash out, escape out of positions pretty quickly. So yeah, usually the players with amazing movement do great with Jet, but if you don't have that godlike movement with you, then she's gonna be a tough one to deal with.
Yep, and Jayan, I think he has been really desperate for some kills. 19 kills. I think Jayan and Hawks, both of them are having a fight against who might be the MVP of the match. But as long as the team is winning, I don't think taking those frags should be a problem. As I think it's got to be an aim and push coming in anytime soon. But I don't know why Musab just went back. He did not want to go for that fight against into the A main, so he's coming back once again. He's trying to peek. Jayan has that patience. He knows. He heard the footsteps and he's just waiting. Gets a kill. Immediately dashes back. What an insane kill it was through the wall. A little sneak peek and Musab is already gone off the map.
That's right. With Buzzup getting taken out, that is not going to be a good news coming in from the side of Team VRN Esports. Nasha Esports, on the other hand, are going to be celebrating the fact that the Jet has been taken out. Now they have to deal with the Phoenix as well. So with that, that is going to be both the duelists getting taken out of the equation. But yeah, like the rest of the players, if you consider the Omen as well, right? He's got his ultimate ready. He can sort of pull off a fake as well, if they wanna get that done. For now though, with the man advantage, all Nasha Esports have to do is just patiently wait and not aggress him without any special information whatsoever. Looks like that JN is getting himself another frag towards the Raptors, and the Killjoy is going to be taken down this time around though. And oh, JN!
Oh God.
That guy is on some next level stuff right now, as he's just going ham on towards all these players from side of VRN, and that is going to be a flawless round coming in from Nasha Esports.
Yep, and I think Nasha Esports is going strong right now. I think they're not going to stop anytime soon, but Jane and the operator, that's the deadly combination. He's managing to get multiple kills with that operator, as we saw. This shot was very good. It was overpowered, to be honest. That shot, I mean, through the wall, a little sneak, and he's done.
Here.
So yeah, on towards a round where Nasha Esports might once again get themselves a multi-kill from their star player JN, and as soon as I say that, it's going to be a double coming in from him. Both the Phoenix are going to use up their respective flashes, but it is going to be Hoax to come out on top, and JN to finish it off with the final kill as well. Once again, a flawless round coming in from the side of Nasha Esports, and at this point, you can definitely say that you know, they have indeed done something to their bodies in order to achieve this kind of a performance. But yeah, that's just a joke. You guys can take it as a joke. Don't take it too hard.
Yep, and I think, you know, our audience is so chilled that, you know, eventually they will get habituated to these jokes, as at the end of the day we're all gamers and we're all big brothers and sisters together, while except for that one person coming back into the action. While 11 rounds for Nasha Esports and 7 rounds for VRN.
Oh.
I think VRN hasn't been able to perform, but Musab is really mad at Jane. Jane picked him off twice and he is gonna answer Jane right back on the face, getting that headshot. I think that was a revenge shot. I could see it running through his wings.
That's right. JN this time around though is gonna be unlucky over towards a short position, and ooh, look at that flashbang coming in from Oaks to blind off all three of the attackers trying to take the control over towards middle. With the minute left out of the clock now, I do think so that VRN Esports have got themselves the man advantage going on, and they might just be looking to hit up over towards the B side, where I don't think so any of the players from the side of team Nasha Esports are playing in from though. The Killjoy is close. She's over towards the markets. But that's pretty much it. The rotation has to still come in from the defender side of spawn, and it's going to be coming in as well. Musab is going to close the market doors, and it's going to be time for Wonder and Airhead to move in together as a unit along with Amaya for this retake, for this 3 versus 4 retake. That advantage is with VRN Esports, as I said, but maybe, just maybe, Nasha Esports are going to be able to grab all of these kills and get the retake done as well. It is going to be Airhead to try and use up the intel gathering abilities in his pocket. There's going to be the recon, the ult road and whatnot, but then I don't think so the ult road is left out. I think so the recon is going to get ready pretty damn soon, but the Wonder going down is going to be all down to Airhead. Airhead does get the trade for his comrade Wonder, but then he's gonna get immediately traded off as well by Criminal. So yep. VRN Esports, they get themselves the 8th round of the board, and everyone's happy. They still have the fight left in them, but Nasha Esports on the other hand, I think so they still have money to go in for the big guns. The operator can come out as well, and yep, it indeed is gonna come out this round.
Yes, and I think Musab, I think he was really angry on towards Jane, and I think Jane is also looking forward to answer him back. And it's going to be finally the firm. I think it's the second round on board coming in for VRN in the attacker side. They still have the hope left, you know, to make that comeback possible. 3 rounds and they can equalize the scores along with Nasha Esports and make that comeback happen actually. While on the other hand, let's have a look at the scoreboard. JN with 25 kills, Hawks with 21. I think JN and Hawks, they're taking this match too seriously, way too seriously. JN is going all hail with those kills.
Jade is doing an absolutely amazing job on the operator, as we have discussed about this before as well, right? The Jed and the operator, it is a match made in heaven. And yeah, like with JN picking up the operator once again, I think so that there's going to be trouble brewing for VRN Esports. VRN Esports, their economy has taken a little bit of a hit as well after losing a couple of players in the last round. So they need to be careful. If they go ahead and win out a lot of players this round as well, then it's going to be an eco, which is going to let Nasha Esports get on to 12 in a match point, and with an economic meltdown on the side of VRN Esports, things are just going to be ugly.
Yep, and I do think that JN, a blind shot can do a lot of damage for him, but I think he'll rather just stick towards the shot and not peek mid. While on the other hand, we can see it's going to be a big execute coming in through VR and Esports. They're making their way towards the B-bomb side, and Umid's flash has been put to a really good use. Jen still holding off at the mid. His team needs him. Musab gets a beautiful entry on towards the B-bomb side, gets a beautiful headshot. Another one, 2 kills for Musab. He clears up the side. The spike is getting planted down at the B-bomb side. ABD Star, he has planted the spike, and now he'll quickly moving on to the first lane, while the HSB on the other hand takes down Jason. That's one of the most important kills, and that's going to be shed down against Nasha Esports. 9th round coming on board for VRN. I think VRN, they're learning, they're going to be falling back just 2 more rounds, and they'll be, you know, equalizing the scores alongside with Nasha Esports.
Oh, wow. I am so goddamn excited for this round. Look at the economy from the side of Team Nasha Esports. They still have the money to get the big guns out. Like, I think so JN is just going to be playing on his blades, but apart from him, everyone else are going to go in for the full buy. Airhead actually had like 7,100 creds, so I thought he was going to be picking up the operator and giving it to JN as well, but it looks like that JN really wants to go aggressive over towards A-main with the blades. And with him getting the information on where exactly the Omen is, he's going to go ahead, dash in and get the frag on towards ABD Star. That was an explosive entry. It was also needed from the side of Team Nasha Esports. JN still knows the fact that all of these players are moving in from the A shot position towards the tree rooms and eventually towards the gardens as well, but he has got nothing to worry about as his teammates are already there to secure the gardens as well as the A site as well. Trans left out in a 1 versus 4 situation, knows where exactly JN is coming in from, and he's going to be ready to take him down as well, and he's going to do so as well. Down to 13 points of health, Trans. I think he's going to use the recon, not in order to get information, but oh man, what is he going to do with all the information in the world? Down to 13 points of health. He has to take individual one-on-ones in order to win out this 1 versus 3 situation. And the individual one-on-ones are definitely not going to come in from the side of Nasha Esports, because they are no
30
slouches.
seconds left.
They know that Trans is going to try and isolate each and every player into a separate one-on-one. But that's not going to happen as Wonder. I think so he's going to just peek out wide maybe anytime soon. 19 seconds. Yeah, there you go. That is going to be tries to peek out wide, but then Hoax is going to be there to take him down instead, and that is going to be the match point coming in from Nasha Esports. And 12-9. What do you think? Nasha Esports going to be able to finish it off right here, right now, or we might see a comeback coming in from VRN?
Yep, and I think Trans, he was so close of getting that kill, but I do think that Nasha Esports, they gave a quick comeback against VRN Esports. I think VRN Esports, they lacked the push, they should have committed to the site entirely instead of actually holding it and, playing it a slow game when you know that you're playing against a strong team like Nasha Esports. But yeah, well played by them. It's going to be a match coming in for Nasha Esports, and I'm quite excited that this round will be interesting for Nasha Esports and a do or die round for VRN Esports. And I think VRN, they're gonna put their level best to get this match into their hands. Only 3 rounds and they might be taking this to an overtime.
Absolutely. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope that VRN Esports are going to be able to make the comeback and take this game to an overtime as well. For all the audience who are asking if this game is a if this match is a best of one or not, yes, it is a best of one. The match that is coming up now of S8UL Esports and Exceeli Esports is also going to be a BO1. But now we are just going to shift our focus back into the specific round where the spike has been planted over towards the A side, and the players from the side of team Nasha Esports are falling down one by one. They're having a tough time into retaking towards the A side. I think so they're just gonna try and go in for the exits, or maybe going for the save as well, considering the fact that their economy is taking a little bit of a hit, and they really don't wanna go ahead and have an economic meltdown in a situation like this where they're so close to walking away with the victory. If they make wrong decisions over here, then it is gonna in turn backfire them, as that might be an opportunity for VRN Esports to quickly pick on the rounds and drag this game to an overtime.
Yep, and I think luckily VRN Esports did get that round, while I think it's Hoax who's going to be saving up. It was a 3v4 situation. It was a close one. Nasha Esports could have done that, to be honest. But they were just one more round for VRN Esports. I think VRN Esports, they're not gonna, let this opportunity go to away. So I'm pretty sure that they'll be coming back and taking a tough fight against Nasha Esports, while it's going to be a full buy for Nasha Esports as well as VRN Esports. Well, Nasha Esports, if they lose this round, it's definitely going to be an eco for them the next round, and they have to go for an overtime as the economy will be dented. Well, Jane once again going in for that aggressive peak, finds none in the mid link, and the call out might have already been given away that it can be an aim in push or a hard B push, and I think it's going to be a hard B push as Musab has already dashed into the boat, and Amayasan getting that kill onto the HSP. I think Musab is going to immediately trade it off. 8 bullets in his ammo. He should definitely reload. Well, the spike is making his way towards the B bomb side. The spike is getting planted down. A lot of shock darts have been put to use by both of the teams so us, while it's going to give a lot of damage to either of the players. I mean, both of the teams' players.
Yeah, in a 4 versus 4 situation, the Nasha Esports, I do think so that they are going to make that hard push over towards the side. It is going to be starting to get absolutely flashed, blind as a bat. He's trying to connect the headshot on towards Oaks. He's going to be able to get that done as well. And Airhead and JN and coming together as a unit to get this retake done and dusted. It is going to be the GG called in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, as Nasha Esports will be your winners of the specific matchup. 13-10.
Defenders win.
That's right. It was a really good retake coming in from the side of team Nasha Esports, and yeah, I mean, I'm really happy for them.
They did really put a lot of Nasha though. I can see that coming through. While the performance of Nasha Esports have been great, and I think somewhere I feel that VRN Esports, they also tried their level best. But JN, this man, we have to talk a lot about this man. 27 frags, and I mean, he all hail in, and picking up operator and putting it to a good use. I think that's where I entirely love the way how a Jet should be playing. He has that responsibility of getting those picks for the team, and he also has the responsibility to stay alive for the retakes as well, and I think he has done most of the retakes. On the second, we have Hoax, 23 kills, 14 deaths. Musab from VRN Esports, he did a good job too. He has also got very good number of kills, and he's been trying really hard to keep his score up. 18 kills, 18 deaths. After Musab, we have Trans from VRN Esports, 15 kills, 14 deaths. GG, well played for VRN Esports, and a win for Nasha Esports. So congratulations, Nasha Esports, for winning out in the lower bracket. So they will be moving in. They'll be continuing in this tournament forward into the league stages.
Yep.
And did you well paid for VRN Esports? Maybe better luck next time.
Absolutely. We are in esports. We really want you guys to not lose hope. Keep grinding, keep hustling, and keep practicing together as a unit. Go back to the drawing board, see exactly what went wrong in this specific match, rewatch the specific VOD, and improve on the flaws, the mistakes that you guys made. The one thing that I was noticing was that the map control was a little bit of a problem coming in from your side, and also the trade game. The trade game was kind of lacking, and from the side of Team Nasha Esports, right? They made sure that each and every duel that they took, or their duelist, each and every duel that they take, they even though if they haven't won that out, there is always another player to trade them out. So trade is the name of the game, and Nasha Esports together as a unit, their composure was really really nice. Their synergy was really really nice, and yeah, like Nasha Esports, hats off to you guys. You guys played a really good match, and yeah, congratulations. As I think so, they have one more match in the lower brackets. I'm not sure though, but just gotta look at the brackets. Exclamation brackets in the chat, if I'm not wrong, if you guys want to go ahead and check that out as well. But I'll definitely give you an update at the start of the next match. That is going to be S8UL Esports versus Axe Esports Junior. Now, talking about that specific match, Alika, S8UL
Yep,
Esports, the fan favorites, they've got a very very
huge
big
fan
fan base.
base.
That's right, a huge fan base, and I'm definitely sure that all of their fans are going to be dying. They're going to be really thirsty to see some of the amazing
Even
plays
I'm
coming in
a
from the
huge
side of
fan of
S8UL.
SATUL.
Oh, that's great. That's good. S8UL Esports. Yeah, you guys clearly have a lot of fans, so I'm expecting to see some next level action coming in from you as well after a short break. But before we go, I would like to give out a huge shout out to our sponsors, On Premium Innerwear and RW Promotions, for making this Yuvin Community Cup Season 3 possible. Support them using the link down in the description below, and hit the subscribe button to never miss another update from Yuvin Esports about their future tournaments as well. But Elika, let's quickly jump on for a quick break,
Yep.
get ourselves hydrated, and we are going to be back with match number 2. That is going to be S8UL Esports and Axe Esports Junior.
girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Yep, once again, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Yuvin Community Cup Season 3. And right now, you're watching the second match of the day. And I think most of the audience was excited to watch this match. It's S8UL versus.
Versus Junior Esports.
Yep. And I was waiting Nitish to take it over because, he's the man with the hype. Everybody is quite excited to have his voice in the pitch. Once he starts, putting that hype into his hands, it's only going to be a high ground. There's not going to be any lows coming in through. Well, Exceeli Esports, I think they look pretty new to the scene, as I think they are a junior esports team, maybe an academy team. But right now, talking about S8UL, they had a really good match against Reckoning Esports yesterday. It was a close match, but unfortunately, they lost to Reckoning Esports. I'm pretty sure they will be playing their hearts out in this one because it's a loser bracket it's a loser bracket match, and they'll be really looking forward to go, continue in this tournament. I think they're going to play their hearts out. Edit has chosen Sentinel. This is quite interesting for me to watch because usually we see him playing Sova, and I don't think Split is, kind of advisable for Sova.
I mean, to be completely honest, I'm way too excited to see how exactly this agent lineup is going to favor both of these teams. Because let's quickly take a look at S8UL Esports, right? As you said, Edit 99 is going to be going in for the Sentinel. He's going to be playing the Killjoy. We've got Easy on the Smokes. We are going to be seeing Binks, who's going to be playing in this specific match as well. He's going to be playing Raze. We have got Strix, who's going to be picking up the Jet, and Not Fox, who's going to be playing the Breach as well. So quite an annoying lineup coming in from the side of S8UL Esports, and I say that because of the Breach. I find Breach really, really annoying. The way
because he's that old dog who's always ready to put that he's the one of those annoying uncles in our neighbors who's always too good and flawlessly perfect at everything. Breach reminds me of that.
Oh, I mean, to be completely honest, he is perfect though. But then again, most of the players consider him annoying because of his flashes, right? And now that Riot have gone ahead and just provided him with another set of flash that goes on to increase the level of annoyance that he brings on the map as well. But yeah, Breach, he's a really, really good agent if you have got that great synergy coordination going on in your entire team, and I'm definitely sure that S8UL Esports are going to be using Not Fox's abilities on the Breach pretty damn beautifully. Switching our focus on towards Team Exceeli Esports Junior, they're going to be the ones to move in over towards the B side right now. Edit 99 with the frag on towards the Raze, with the Raze going down from the side of Team Exceeli Esports Junior. I think with that Exceeli Esports Junior, they're gonna keep on pressing in towards the B side, try and put more and more pressure on towards all of these defenders over towards the B side as well. But it's gonna be all down to Titan. And I think so that the Titan is gonna fall down by the hands of Edit 99. As the entirety of Axie Sports Junior, they try to move in over towards the B side. It was a full-blown execute. There was literally nothing else going on the map at that specific point of time. It was just a straight-up 5-man push over towards the B side, which was absolutely destroyed from the side of team S8UL Esports, especially Edit 99, starting off with a bang, 3 kills. It was a really good hold coming in from him.
Yep, I think Edit is feeling it today. I think his aim is looking on point today, so he's going in for that quick push. And he did really get the first round for his team. I think attackers, that is S8UL Esports, looking strong on the side, and I think it's going to be a mid to be Exceeli or maybe a mid to A. Not Fox putting up his team abilities to his best. Fortunately, it's just not that good enough for them.
Yeah, so it looks like that Bix is going to be going in aggressive over to the middle position. It is an eco round though, by the way. But yeah, I mean, I know for a fact that, you know, the audience is going to be like, hey, why are you hyping it up? It's just an eco round for Axie Sports Junior. But then again, it's always fun to see one player getting multiple kills, and it always, you know, energizes the mood, not only for the casters, but for the audience as well. And I'm pretty damn sure that there are a lot of Bix fans in the chat as well. But yeah, overall, S8UL Esports, they've got themselves 2 rounds in a row, Elika, and I do think so that the 3rd round might just go into their favor as well.
Yep, and I think 2 rounds into the favor of S8UL Esports, they're looking quite strong. And talking about team, you know, the opponent team, that is Axie Sports Junior, they are actually trying their level best, but you know, starting off with the attack side. Split is also known as highly defensive sided map, and Binks, I think he's got his aim ready today. He's looking all fresh and, you know, all let's go, ready to hype, you know, feeling like that. And Binks, he has got that opening for his team, taking down Titan with his grenade. Paint shells come to a really good use at a point. 3rd round going not at all into the favor of Axie Sports Junior. The spike has been taken down, and I guess it's going to be a 1v2 situation. No Mercy has gone for a flank. He did a good job right there, but he knows where exactly Jet is standing. Putting that grenade won't be of any use because the Jet is going to use that dash into his abilities and pushed out to the A-bomb side. Gets another kill. It's going to be Edit versus No Mercy. Will Edit show Mercy? No, but that's not going to happen, as No Mercy will clutch the round. The 3rd round going into the favor of Axie Sports Junior. I think Mercy, he did not give any mercy for S8UL. He did clutch that round for real.
Yep, so let me just quickly, you know, go ahead and refresh my stream so that my co-caster Elika can see it in high quality. Some issues with Discord, and it usually tends to happen as well. I mean, there's a reason that, you know, Discord has issues, especially with Indian ISPs as well. But anyways, I think so the issue has been fixed, Elika. Do let me know if there is any issues whatsoever.
The issue has been fixed, and I can see it in the best quality. And of course, Nitish, he is also known for his beast piece. He should have to mention the customized Assassin 47 name. But yeah, coming back to the game, I think Zab is over here, is trying to get some blind shot, but unfortunately could not connect. But Binks, on the other hand, comes out in the open, gets 2 kills. Zebas and Killjoy both getting taken down. I think Binks is feeling it today, Nitish. After having a, you know, really balanced game yesterday, he has come back with a stronger aim, with a stronger confidence and ability to, you know, win this match in the lower bracket side. And I think No Mercy, on the other hand, he's also giving out a tough competition for Binks.
Well, there won't be any mercy, which is going to be shown to Axie Sports Junior from the side of S8UL Esports, as they still have got that man advantage going on for their favor. But it looks like that Strix, he wants to put in some damage as well. He just has a Spectre, Elika. A goddamn Spectre, and the Spectre is doing all the job here over towards middle. Sad team Axie Sports Junior, however, they've got 2 of the players ready, and both of them have got themselves a Vandal each. So there's nothing to worry about over there. Left. No Mercy is moving in towards mid in hunt of that incredible Jet coming in from the side of S8UL Esports, which is going to be Strix. Strix, on the other hand, has fallen back, but on the other hand, Binks gets caught off guard. A beautiful backstab coming in from No Mercy. As No Mercy is going to pull out the showstopper as well. He knows that there is a player over towards the towers, but then Strix with the Bulldog is going to come out on top. And that is going to be Strix to get himself a double, and Not Fox to go ahead and stick the defuse as well. The 3rd round of the board for S8UL Esports, as Axie Sports Junior, they're getting peppered down by the entirety of S8UL Esports.
Yep, and I'm definitely expecting that it is, it should be a fair fight, because right now we are fighting off in the lower bracket, and both of the teams should deserve a chance, and that's the reason they're fighting off in the lower bracket. But I don't think S8UL Esports is gonna let Team X Esports Junior let go away with that win, because after the yesterday's match, I think S8UL Esports, they were really disappointed, and I don't think anytime soon they're gonna give away more rounds for X Esports Junior, because they did really try their level best. They almost they got one map for themselves. They almost got into the into the third map as well, but unfortunately they couldn't connect it to the right time. As Strix coming back into the play, takes a first kill. He's gonna come back. He's gonna fall back. He knows that it's gonna be a B main push. No Mercy getting one kill. Strix gets another one. Gets
Spike
three
down,
kills
B.
to his hands. The spike has been dropped down at the B main. What is gonna happen? No Mercy and Zebas on the other hand takes down a two kills onto Ezzy and Binks. So the heaven has been given away for No Mercy. Little does he know that this one person holding below the heavens, they're going to get back that spike into their hands, and it's going to be Zybas with the Phantom moving forward into the B mains, and Strix, on the other hand, he's also waiting for somebody to show up. Strix really has that HP to work on, and I think No Mercy is down to less than 50 HP, so it can be quite a job for No Mercy to make it happen.
I mean, Strix is holding on over towards the B mains. He's got the spike in his control as well, right? He's got it at 99 covering his back, so there's nothing to worry about for these players. From the side of team, X Esports Junior are going to move in from the B mains, whereas Strix, I think so, that was a misclick onto the dash as he dashes right in front of the crosshairs of both of these players. At 99 on the other hand, he's trying to pick up the Vandal. The Vandal is going to be retrieved, and he's going to move it over towards the A side. He knows that both of the players from the side of X Esports Junior are going to be making their way over towards the A bomb side. And at 99, with that information, he's going to try and move in towards mid. At this point, I think so, he's also like, overthinking it a little bit. He's going to be like, maybe they might just come mid. You never know.
10
Made a lot of
seconds
noise over
left.
towards the attacker side of spawn. So maybe they're just going A again. Yeah, there you go.
Spike
The plant
planted.
is going to come in over towards the A side at 99. He knows for a fact that both of these players might be playing onto the site as well. But judging from the plant, he might just get caught off guard a little bit. He's gonna be thinking that maybe there's something to someone towards under heaven, maybe there's someone over towards elbows, maybe towards the heavens position as well. And as soon as he's gonna try and snap back into speed over towards the towers, he's gonna get taken down by the enemy movement. That's gonna be the second round of the board coming in from the side of Team X Esports Junior. Not a bad one. X Esports Junior, they did a really good job even at a disadvantage. Mercy and Zybas, they put up a really good show.
Yep, and I do think that Axis Sports Junior, they're learning their way through, how to play it against S8UL Esports. Well, S8UL Esports, I think they'll be going in for that eco. Strix really there, they get that round into the favor, but unfortunately, I don't think they'll be continuing with that momentum, because Axis Sports Junior, they are coming back in the play as well. 2 rounds in the attacker side is a good, start to work with. They have to get minimal of 4 rounds if they want to, switch sides, go to the defenders, and make a comeback. I think it's possible. Zabas has already got the first entry onto the edit. That's the most aggressive player getting shut down, as Strix has been flashed by Omen. He's using his ultimate right now. Breach using his flash to a good use. No Mercy on the other hand gets that kill onto Pinks. That's going to be a 4v3 situation. Strix gets another one. Maybe another beautiful headshot. Just couldn't get connected in the right time. It's a 3v3 situation. I think it's still doable for team S8UL Esports.
Oh, okay, S8UL Esports. All right. Yeah, I mean, S8UL Esports, they can still make the ends meet. All they have to do is just be a little bit more passive and a little bit more patient as well. But easy. So he's gonna teleport out of the specific position that he was holding on to, because he was getting peppered down with all of the utilities and the damage coming in as well. Notfox, on the other hand, has gotten himself a frag on towards Zybas, so that is going to be the Omen going down. Onto a 2 versus 3 situation for S8UL Esports. Easy is pretty damn low, so everything rests on the shoulders of Notfox. If he is going to be able to stop all of these players moving in over towards the A side, then that is going to be the round going into the favor of S8UL Esports.
Yep, and I do definitely think that they
10
still have a
seconds
chance
left.
left, but it's 10 seconds on the clock. The spike has to get
Spike
planted down
planted.
in the
Last
side.
player
And I think
standing.
Sage has made it down in the right time. Maymaster will take down that kill onto Notfox. Notfox playing Breach today. Looks like he's been refreshed. But on the other hand, they're also losing crowd. So 1 versus 3 situation for S8UL Esports. And unfortunately, they'll be getting taken down by Titan. The last man will get taken down. That's Izzy getting off the map. And it's going to be a 3-3 tie coming in for Axis Sports Juniors.
Yep, Axis Sports Juniors are gonna tie things up on the scoreboard. It's gonna be an even Stevens as we move on towards round number 7 now. Round number 7 is gonna be a full buy coming in from both sides. Especially, I wanna mention the fact that S8UL Esports, they themselves aren't doing that great when it comes to the economy side of things. They need to have as many players alive and ready to carry forward their guns onto the next round as well. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit of a problem for them as they have to most probably rely on the SMGs and whatnot.
And look at the number of kills that No Mercy has got. 6 rounds and he already has the double digit 10 kills and 4 deaths coming into the play. 1 clutch and multiple kills from multiple rounds. And I think No Mercy is doing more than enough for his team. And talking about Strix, he's been putting his ultimate to a really good use. Strix team, that is S8UL Esports, they almost had the previous round. They could have clutched out that eco round into the favor, but unfortunately the HP was not in the favor. And talking about the agent selection, we do know that the attackers have got a very strong flash agent. That's going to be Reina. When it comes down to attacking into a side, Breach will also be a huge advantage for S8UL Esports when they switch sides and move on to the second half of the day.
There. Out of charges.
So yep, S8UL Esports.
Out of
I think so
charges.
there is a little bit of a problem from the side of not really sure
Out of
who
charges.
exactly has that tech issue, but yeah, the tech pause is going on right now. Never mind, tech pause has been called off, and we are going to be jumping straight
Out of
in towards
charges.
the round now. Round number 7, as I said, right? It's going to be very important for both of these teams, especially for S8UL Esports, and we have to keep as many players alive as possible for their economy to restore and attain some sort of a balance and sort of a growth as well. So Binks, this time around, instead of mid, is playing over towards the A Rams. Interestingly, he's got himself the ultimate ready as well. So if he's feeling adventurous, he can just double satchel his way over towards a stack coming in from Axis Sports Junior and get that ultimate down on the ground as well. Strix, on the other hand, is going to be seeing a caravan, a platoon of players headed towards his way. The minute and 10 seconds in front of the clock, Axis Sports Junior really want to take control over towards the middle position. Strix getting himself a frag on towards Zybaz is going to make sure that Axis Sports Juniors are going to be left out with no smokes while trying to make their way in towards either of the sides. And S8UL Esports, well, what can I even say? If they have got Strix, as long as they have got Strix up and alive and kicking, I don't think so they're going to be having any sorts of issues
One
whatsoever.
enemy remaining.
Yes, and I think Strix is going to be that one biggest asset, the strong foundation for his team, playing as a duelist and as well as a really huge support for his team and a rifler. And I think that's going to be Binks on the other end, coming down and takes down the last person standing there for Axis Sports. The Skilljoy getting picked off, and I think Binks is feeling it today. He's been playing really confident today, if you've been noticing.
Yeah, Binks is he is looking a lot confident, and I do think so that it has to do with the fact that they lost yesterday against Reckoning Esports as well, right? After map number 1, Binks, he sort of benched himself and he was like, Strix, you know what, you go ahead, play it out. And a lot of players might be thinking, a lot of fans of theirs, a lot of people watching might be thinking that it may be because of the fact that, Binks playing map number 1 or something like that. That's absolutely nothing like that. Binks actually gave his absolute best. He got a lot of kills, and I'm pretty damn sure that something or the other might have gone off. It's not because of the fact that he was playing or something like that. And he's here to prove it out as well. That's why he's going complete hammer over towards this specific game against Axis Sports Juniors. Now Strix, he might just get caught off guard. He's reloading his Vandal, but Zybaz, I'm not really sure why he didn't. I don't even know what to say at this point. How can he not hear Strix reload? Like, come on.
Sometimes your headphones just don't work, or maybe Strix is just way too good at the game. While Binks using that double satchel, he was almost so close, but he must be so mad at Not Fox, taking and stealing that kill away. He did really put a lot of effort, coming down using that double sash and landing at the correct position just right beside the enemy. But Edit coming and stealing that kill, that is not at all acceptable. Banks looks great in terms of the kills, 8 kills, 5 deaths. Strix with 14 kills, 5 deaths. I think over 2 rounds, Strix got 4 kills for himself, and he has picked up the operator. So I think now it's time for Axis Sports to actually get panic over Strix.
I really want Axie Sports Junior to go ahead and wreak havoc against S8UL Esports as well. But for that, in order for them to be able to do that, they have to drop in a smoke over towards the vent rooms. Secondly, they need to use their utilities to perfection. They have to use the Reyna's flashes. They have to use the Killjoys. They have to use the Killjoys nanoswarm grenades in order to just have Strix out of the position that he's holding on to over towards the vent rooms and as well as the B towers as well. And this time they played it out beautifully. See, it is going to be a really quick aggressive play coming in from the side of Axie Sports Juniors, and they're going to be able to take down Bings. No, hold on a second. Yeah, they're going to be able to take down Bings as well as Strix.
Yep. And once again, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the Yuvin Community Cup Season 3, and right now it's the second match of the day happening between S8UL Esports versus Axis Sports Junior on the lower bracket hand. And we can already see that...
Actually, this is the winner's bracket.
Oh, it's actually the winner's bracket. No, I think S8UL did lose the game yesterday, right?
Let me just quickly confirm while you.
Yep, I do think it's a lower bracket for sure.
Yeah, it is a low bracket. My bad. The winner's bracket match was Mahi versus Exceeli.
Yep, it's okay. Nitish has to really. Oh, that was a nice shot there, Bas. He gets 1 kill with the operator. Maybe another one. Nope. Unfortunately, he's not gonna let that happen. But yeah, coming back. Yes, you're watching the lower bracket matches at SATUL Esports versus Axis Junior Esports, where I think 6 rounds going into the favor of S8UL Esports. I think they're looking great in terms of the map pick of Split. And you know what's the funniest thing? It's actually Axis Sports Junior who choose Split.
Yeah, I mean Split.
And it's a BO1, and it's a BO1, best of one. So for all the audience who are curious, right?
Yeah, it's it kind of makes sense because I think so. Axis Sports Juniors, they are more comfortable playing a Split as well, but I'm not really sure why they're not able to put up that beast of a performance as well on the attack side. Maybe because of the fact that they're not ready on their attack side. Maybe they're just way too good on their defense. You never know. But yeah, by the way, pardon me, ladies and gentlemen, for that error right there. I was just looking at the schedule and it was kind of a mess up towards the bracket side of things as well. I got really confused.
I always got your back, Nitish. Don't worry.
Yep, it's okay. I got you. But yeah, moving on towards the action phase for this specific round, right, where there's going to be Bings to be playing over towards the vent rooms and Strix to be hopping from the B towers. Bings is going to be leaving that boom bot to gain information over towards the middle position. The boom bot is not going to get activated or is not going to be chasing any of the players down. So that gives information to Bings that hey, no one is peeking in over towards the middle for now. Though maybe they might have just fallen back a little bit in order to escape from the boom bot. But look at the ultimate coming in from Bings. The satchel comes in. The ultimate is going to be put down over towards the markets, but no kills whatsoever. So that is going to be a bit of a disappointment for Bings. But still, it gives him that real estate, right? That extra real estate that he can just hold on towards the middle position so up close and personal in order to drive all of these attackers from the side of Axis Sports Juniors out of the middle position.
Yep. And I do definitely think that, Bings has a lot of potential hidden himself. All he has to do is just, put that potential out in the right time. Well, I do definitely know for a fact that it's going to be to making the way to his A-bomb's item. 4 players up and running. Bings get a double kill, maybe a triple one, and that's going to be the end for Axis Sports Junior. But unfortunately, Bings got traded down. That was a flawless round for Team S8UL Esports. I mean, Bings, he looks pretty good right there. A 4K in just 1 round, almost close to an ace.
Yep. If the ace would have come in, then that would have been something absolutely insane.
That would have been a mad dog. I mean, he has a method to his madness. Definitely.
Yep. So yeah, moving on towards the next round here. I'm definitely going to be seeing Team S8UL Esports are going to be sending Strix over towards the B mains this time around, over to the middle or the ventures position as well.
Right there.
Fox is going to be holding on towards the B towers along with Edit 99, and we're going to be seeing Axie Esports Jr. moving in towards the middle position once again in order to gain control over towards mid and moving over towards the ventures as well. Look at No Mercy and his ultimate. Oh my god, look at Binks. He's just running away. Binks is just running away. Is he going to be able to get out of that specific position?
But Binks did get that kill onto No Mercy, so that's quite
did.
impressive. He's down to 9 HP.
Yeah, he needs a heal, but then sadly, there's no Sage on the side of Team S8UL Esports. And it's absolutely okay to not get the heal as well.
I think both the races are not having a really good time with that ultimate, I guess. Both of them
sort of explains how I use the showstopper as well. Everything misses. But jokes aside, Easy on the other hand, he's not gonna miss.
So 3 kills straight ahead and maybe a 4th one, but nope, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, so he's gonna be Demo Live left out in a 1 versus 4 situation. He's finally gonna get taken down by his duplicate as well on the side of S8UL Esports. That's gonna be at 99 on the Killjoy. With that, gonna be seeing the 9th round, the 8th round on the board for S8UL Esports. 8-3, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be an 8-4, Elika. What do you think? We need your godlike predictions here.
Godlike predictions, I definitely am expecting that Axie Sports junior team, I think they'll be easily taking this round off and closing the first half in 8-4. But I do really know that, I can feel that S8UL will be walking away with the win for this match, because, they have given a very close, tough competition on towards Yuvin Esports in this match, and I do guess that I said right, because Axie Esports Juniors have just gotten a beautiful entry on the A-bomb set. Maymaster have got 1 kill, and maybe SE unfortunately will get traded, and that's a 2K coming in from Maymaster. Edit is down to 91 HP, and the spike is getting planted down at the A-bomb set. Maybe a good round, but I think Notfox is in a big trouble because Cypher is just behind him, and No Mercy. Oh, it's actually No Mercy coming into the play. It takes him down. Maybe another kill, but Edit is gonna immediately trade it off. Strix with an operator. Is he in a trouble is the question. Edit and Strix, both of them left, and it's going to be one-man person. Strix, can he clutch this round is the question. Maymaster gets that kill onto Edit. Strix will connect that shot onto Maymaster with the ultimate alive. Strix will get taken down, and that's going to be the godlike predictions from Elika once again. A 4-5 round going into the favor of Axie Sports. At this point, I feel like there's something really wrong with my predictions. I mean, people can actually hear it, and it's actually becoming true, Nitish.
Yeah, don't you guys worry. What you are seeing is exactly what we are seeing as well. So please don't think that Elika is running ahead in time or something like that. She's no Doctor Strange. Yeah.
Oh, actually, I mean, being a huge fan of Marvel, maybe I am a Doctor Strange, but I don't play Brimstone much. If you know what I mean.
Okay, I got it. I got you. But yeah,
let's jump into the second half.
Yep, the second half of the game, the pistol round starts up right about now, and it is going to be the entirety of Team S8UL Esports to bum rush their way towards the A side. Maymaster is going to be completely blind as a bat, but even though he's completely blind, he's going to be able to get his frag. Strix comes in through the rafters and gets himself the immediate trade on towards Maymaster as well. He's looking for more though, but Strix is in trouble. But still, again, just isolates himself into an individual one-on-one, and Strix gets himself a quad, and he's looking for the ace, and he's going to get it though, and yes he will! That is going to be Strix with an ace, ladies and gentlemen. What an absolute beast of a play coming in from this bad boy.
This bad boy, I think, is definitely gonna go places, Nitish. He just walks up it straight into the courses of the enemies, gets multiple kills, gets a second one, gets a third one, as well as an ace to his name. Oh, look at the shot. That was so satisfying to watch. The man with the 1 taps, it reminds me of Scream.
So yep, the 1 taps coming in from Strix. He might just be the headshot machine in this specific match though. But for now though, Axie Sports Juniors, I feel really bad for them. They really have to do something in order to strengthen up their defense. Their attack wasn't the best, but their defense, I do think so. I hope that it can be better.
Yep. I mean, it is going to be a good start for S8UL Esports, though they have the round advantage. So as far as they're going in with the round advantage, that shouldn't be a problem. But talking about Axie Sports, they should really be looking after what they're doing.
One enemy
Main Master
remaining.
comes to the rescue, gets a kill, but I think he will get immediately traded off, and that's going to be shut down against Axie Sports. 24 kills for Strix already. Excuse me, I am quite concerned at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely going to be hitting a 30 bomb as we are at the end of this specific map. But yeah, 24 kills and 7 deaths. His KD
Strix used to
is...
be my favorite map until they changed it. They gave real modifications in the B mains and in the vent room. It's kind of an advantage for the players as well. But somewhere I feel like Split has lost that place in my heart. Now it's all about Haven and Bind.
Yeah, I mean, I still love Split. It's a really good map, and the balance that came in from Riot was really needed, and it really changed on how exactly the attackers are playing out this specific map as well now. But yeah, for now though, it is going to be Strix who is going to try and stay alive for the team, as it hit 99 and Notfox are finding it a little bit difficult in order to make their way into the side. But right now it's going to be a 1 versus 1 for Notfox and Demo Life, and Notfox is going to win it out, which makes it the 11th round of the board for S8UL Esports. Despite all of the complications that they had to face, S8UL Esports, they're gonna stand tall, and they're gonna come out to be victorious.
Yep. And I do know for a fact that it's going to be just one round away for S8UL Esports to get that match point in the hand and maybe walk away with a win in the loser bracket. I think they are really pissed off, regarding the match against Reckoning Esports yesterday. They did put up a tough fight, but unfortunately, it's going to be only one game, a winning out game. And that was Reckoning Esports yesterday, and I think it's going to be a win day for S8UL Esports today. I'm really looking forward for the round. And I think the round has already begun, getting that first kill. That's going to be It's Master coming into the play and carrying forward Axie Sports Junior. It's a 2-or-die round for them. If they lose this round, their economy will be trashed.
Yep, if they lose this round, then that is going to be a bit of a problem for them as well. S8UL Esports, the entirety of S8UL Esports are now making their way over towards the B side. They showed their presence over towards A. I think so they got themselves a kill as well, or no. Actually, the kill came in over towards the vent rooms. So yeah, I mean, interestingly, they did get a kill over towards the middle position, but then one of their players fell down, that is Binks, fell down over towards the A-mains as well, and because of that, they're now going to be moving in over towards the B side. The ultimate is going to be coming in from the side of the Breach, that is not Fox, and with that ultimate, is going to drive the entirety of Team Axie Sports Juniors out of the B side as well. With the side control coming in from S8UL Esports, they are going to try and take perfect post-plant positions so that they can take down this retake attempt coming in from the side of Axie Sports Juniors. Fox, who is going to try and take the fight initially, but then Edit 99 is going to come into picture as well. He's still alive though, by the way. 1 versus 1 situation. Arena is pretty damn low. Master didn't get to heal as well, and with that, the defuse is going to come in from Master. But Edit 99 at the perfect time. Jumps down from the rafters, goes in aggressive, and takes down Master as well. With that, 12th round of the board coming in from S8UL Esports,
Yes,
12 to 4.
point.
Yep, it's a match point for them.
And I'm really looking forward that Axie Sports Junior, it's actually a do-or-die round for Axie Sports. They did try, their level best in the previous round. They almost got the diffuse half better. They could have gone for a little more patient, patient of a gameplay, but that just did not happen because you are playing against S8UL Esports. They really do not have that kind of patience coming in their hands, and I think it's going to be a win for S8UL Esports. I'll be moving forward towards the match point for S8UL Esports against Team Axie Sports Junior in the lower bracket. It's a 0-1, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody's hyped up for this round, and I think Strix activating his ultimate was gonna give a lot of ferocious thoughts, but Titan on the other hand is gonna take down Strix. No mercy, immediately putting that grenade. Binks trading it off onto Zybas. A 2v4 situation. Yes, that is a 2v4 situation. No mercy getting another one. 3 kills for No Mercy. Maybe a 4th one coming into the play. 899 takes a kill onto Timolin. He's gonna make his way all the way towards the B heavens from B mains. He spots out a player. Master has been picked off. That's a 1v2 situation. Still up and going. He's down 23 HP. 3 HP. Can he do this? Nope. No Mercy coming in for the rescue. 4 kills for him. And that's the delay of S8UL's victory with the 5th round on board for Axie Sports Junior. I think that was a really quick round.
Yeah, that was a good hold coming in from the side of team S8UL Esports Juniors as well. But in my opinion, S8UL Esports, they sort of took that round lightly as well. I think they got a little bit too ahead of themselves. Could have just finished it off right there and moved on forward with the victory as well. But I think so. The aggressive play coming in from S8UL Esports Juniors kind of worked out, and I'm not really sure what Binks was trying to do inside of the smoke. He absolutely missed everything. That spray down was horrendous.
He got a kill onto Zabas, but unfortunately
He
got
did.
traded.
Yeah, then no mercy. He rushed in with the Spectre, and I'm pretty sure
I don't know.
why
I
the
think at short range, it's really
You should
weird
run.
how we see like Phantom versus Spectre, and Spectre actually works out in the short range.
yeah. Yeah, at 99 right now, he's going to be pulling off a fake over towards the B side. He's going to drop down the lockdown, which is going to attract the entirety of Axie Sports Juniors to the B side. There's the actual hit is coming in over towards A. Strix is trying to take the frag on towards Zybas, but Zybas, he's going to take down Strix instead, whereas the immediate trade comes in from Bings. The side control has come in from the side of team S8UL Esports, but in a 4-6-4 situation, the retake can still come in from the side of team Axie Sports Juniors as well. But Easy takes down the ultimate of No Mercy, and with that ultimate, No Mercy is going to be going down as well. Titan, on the other hand, has got himself a res available. The resurrection can come in, but at this point, he has to get one more kill in order to get that resurrection back into form as well. But it is going to be at 99 in a 1 versus 2 situation to clutch it out in style and finish off the game as well. 13-5, ladies and gentlemen, as S8UL Esports are going to be your winners of the specific matchup against Axie Sports Junior.
And that's going to be, I think, a shutdown for Axie Sports Junior on the lower bracket, and as they will be moving away from the tournament. But I don't think Axie Sports Junior should be disheartened. They did really try to give a tough fight against S8UL Esports. It's just S8UL Esports have done their homework, and they have played really very well in the winner bracket against Reckoning Esports, but unfortunately they lost the map yesterday, so that's the reason they've moved down to the lower bracket. But yeah, GG will played for Team Axie Sports Junior as well. As Strix is the man with the insane number of kills. He's going to be the MVP, of course, as we know.
Absolutely. Strix, I don't think so he was able to put up 30 frags on the board, but he did make it around 26 to 27 kills in order to top the scoreboard as well. But that was a really, really good match coming in from S8UL Esports, an absolute domination coming in from them as well. Some might say that S8UL Esports was just too OP. Maybe they were, or maybe Axie Sports Juniors did not see this coming. They might have thought that S8UL Esports might not be ready for Split, because Split and Icebox are the two maps that are mostly banned out by a lot of organizations, a lot of teams as well. So maybe Axie Sports Juniors they tried to throw in that wrench, but it didn't quite work out into their favor. But yeah, congratulations to S8UL Esports. You guys won out this match. I do think so that they're going to be moving on towards the upper brackets. Gotta wait for the brackets to get updated in order to fix that up. So you guys can follow the brackets, !bracket in the chat, and you guys will get a link, the tournament link, where you can go ahead and check out the brackets as well. But yeah, any closing thoughts on that specific match, Anika?
I mean, I think GG well played for Axie Sports Junior, and of course a deserved win for S8UL Esports, as well as they've been working hard really a lot. And Binks, if you're watching this, man, you really have the potential. It's just yesterday was not the day for you, but today he has come back stronger. He did put out a lot of frags for his team, a lot of insane plays, a lot of multiple kills. And Strix, we know this guy. He has been one of the insane players, and picking up that breach pick, not Fox, I think he did a really good job in terms of pricing department and a team play. A lot of breach flashes were put to use. Not having a duelist who uses flash is a disadvantage, but having an initiator who uses flashes was definitely in their favor. And also we do have an announcement to make, which we will be telling you right now. Are we allowed to tell Nitish? Yes.
Yep,
That's going to
absolutely.
be
So it's with a heavy heart that we have to say that Team Mahi versus Exceeli Esports is not going to be happening today. Exceeli Esports, they forfeited their game against Team Mahi because of some personal reasons. So they're not going to be able to play the game today. The winners bracket game that was supposed to happen, the best of 3 that was supposed to happen between Team Mahi and Team Exceeli Esports, is not going to be happening. The match might be postponed, or the forfeit victory is going to be given to Team Mahi. We're just waiting for the final call to come in from the production. But the match is not going to happen today because of some personal reasons coming in from Team Exceeli Esports. So yeah, that was a big announcement that we wanted to make as well. It is really sad because everyone in the audience, as well as me and Elika, we were looking forward to casting that specific match as well, because yeah, Exceeli Esports, they're a great team alongside Team Mahi as well, but it looks like that unfortunately we're not going to be seeing that specific match. So that is pretty much it for the day. We had two BO1s and a BO3 for the day. Both the BO1s are over. The result for match number 1, that was Nasha Esports and VRN Esports, went into the favor of Team Nasha Esports, whereas the match between S8UL Esports and Axe Esports Junior went into the favor of S8UL Esports as well. Once again, to each and every audience, each and every viewer that just tuned in, Team Mahi versus Team Exceeli Esports is not going to be happening. Exceeli Esports had to forfeit their game against Team Mahi because of some personal reasons. So we're not going to be streaming that match, and that is pretty much it for the day. So yeah, it was a really good day, Erika, don't you think?
Yes, it was really a good day,
Yep.
casting two lower bracket matches, and we definitely saw the potential of two teams, S8UL Esports and the other team, Nasha Esports. Nasha Esports also played really well. Nasha Esports won against team VRN. It was a close score. It was 30-10, I guess. In the second, we saw S8UL Esports versus Axe Esports Junior. That was actually, with a really huge score difference, S8UL Esports managed to win. But yes, I think that's it for today. And I think me and Nitish will sign off right now and see you guys
Yep.
tomorrow, because it's just not one day of action. It's going to get
Yep.
continued tomorrow as well.
Yeah, tomorrow we are going to be doing a set of matches as well, some interesting ones, of course. So yeah, I need you all to hop on board the stream tomorrow as well. Tomorrow's going to be the final day, by the way, and then later on we're going to continue this tournament from the 26th of April. But yeah, more information on that tomorrow. So don't forget to tune in tomorrow, because tomorrow some of your favorites are going to be playing as well on the stream. So yeah, till then, it's your Cast Assassin 47 and Elika signing off for the day. Have a great day ahead of, or what's left of it, anyways. And yeah, good night, and we're gonna be seeing you tomorrow.
I'm on and on and on. On Total Comfort.
On Polos and Tees.
Truth be told, it's just the way I was.